twin flames and soulmates fear of love. So many of us have a deep fear of love that we have carried around with us from a very young age without us even realizing. It's such an ingrained part of our being that we cannot consciously comprehend our fears or that we even have any, and therefore we cannot make any changes within ourselves to bring about the healthy and loving relationships and soul connections that we desire and deserve. When we were babies, we loved openly with the full expectation of being loved openly back. Just look at how babies and very young children reach out to their mother and father with a smile or a hug. Look at the way they look at their parents with great love and happiness in their eyes. They fully expect to be loved back 100%. They give their love freely. They openly show their love and expectations of being loved and adored. In short, they know their worth, they are confident in themselves and believe they deserve love and happiness. As the child gets a bit older, that is when they will experience times of being scolded, criticized, punished, etc. And that is when they begin to doubt their own worth and begin to repress some parts of themselves. They begin to hold parts of themselves back for fear of being judged, criticized, blamed or unaccepted. They fear they are not good enough just as they are and that they are not loved for whom they are. They start to put forward an image of how they feel their parents or other authority figures want them to be. No one on this earth is perfect. No one is 100% good or 100% bad, but as children, we are taught to repress some parts of our natural selves and see those parts of ourselves as bad. Maybe we acted in ways which were bad, but mistakenly, we are led to believe that we are a bad person because we did something bad. They are two completely different things. That is why it is so damaging to use shame to try and control children. It leaves a greater imprint than what we usually imagine, which then often spirals into multiple areas of the person's life when they reach adulthood, severely damaging their self-esteem and causing them to hold themselves back in many areas of their lives because they have a deep-seated belief that they are unworthy of going for what they want. Soulmates are just the same. They are ordinary people with ordinary lives. Yes, it is an extraordinary moment when soulmates meet and recognize each other's soul, but still, they are human and the connection made here is wild and human state, even if it is the souls also connecting beyond their physical bodies. However, it would be unwise to assume that a soulmate connection, no matter how spiritual and heavenly it is, does not also fall into the human, imperfect, day-to-day category too. There is too much fantasy, idealization, delusional ideas thrown around about twin souls and soulmates all over the internet, in books, on the television, in films, etc. Sorry to sound like a killjoy, but we need to step back into reality and realize that soulmate connections are also human connections with all the human frailties and problems. Meeting the soulmate connection does not mean everything will be perfect without problems, as you are probably well aware of if you are reading this. It does not mean that once you meet a soulmate, all your fears and their fears will suddenly disappear. These fears are a deeply ingrained part of who we and they have become through conditioning. It's not all going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not all going to be easy. It's not going to fulfill all your desires and make you feel 100% at peace all the time. That is a fantasy and not humanly possible. Fear of loss could lead many people into loveless relationships, as well as making them run from love. One does not necessarily need to stop loving the person to stop a relationship. When someone is not used too much, entering a loving relationship can be as suffocating as someone used too much is to begin a loveless relationship. In the case of the twin flame, it could go to extremes, as this could be the first relationship in which they truly attempt both to show and receive love. It is easy for two people sharing such an amazing connection to be in love and reject each other after a period. Feelings and emotions run high and deep with their demons and fears. The experience could be daunting to the extreme that they have to separate in order to survive. And when or if someone tells you "I love you," don't react to it. Breathe it in and feel it. Sometimes when someone says "I love you," they don't say it because they want something from you, but because you need to hear it and feel it.